Pigeon pea is one of those foods that almost never gets the attention it deserves. It does not dominate headlines, it is not marketed as a trendy superfood, and it does not rely on flashy packaging. Yet despite this silence, pigeon pea has quietly supported human life across continents for centuries. To understand pigeon pea is to understand how food works at its most fundamental level: efficiency, resilience, and nourishment without drama. At its core, pigeon pea is a legume. Scientifically known as Cogenus cagen, it belongs to the same family as lentils, chickpeas, and beans. But grouping pigeon pea with other legumes only tells part of the story. What makes pigeon pea unique is not just its nutritional profile, but its role in ecosystems, economies, and cultures. It is a food that survives where others fail, a crop that feeds both people and soil, and a nutritional source that balances protein, carbohydrates, and fiber in a way that aligns closely with human metabolic needs. Pigeon pea grows as a shrub rather than a low-lying plant. This alone gives it an advantage in harsh environments. Its deep root system allows it to access water far below the surface, making it highly resistant to drought. In regions where rainfall is unpredictable and soil quality is poor, pigeon pea continues to produce edible seeds. This resilience is not accidental. It is the result of natural selection and centuries of agricultural refinement by farmers who needed crops that could survive without constant intervention. From a nutritional perspective, pigeon pea is a model example of balanced plant-based food. It provides a significant amount of protein, which is essential for muscle maintenance, enzyme production, hormone regulation, and overall cellular repair. While plant protein is sometimes dismissed as inferior, this view ignores how the human body actually works. Protein quality is not determined by marketing labels but by amino acid availability across the total diet. Pigeon pea contributes meaningfully to this equation, especially when combined with grains such as rice or maize. Beyond protein, pigeon pea is rich in complex carbohydrates. These carbohydrates are not rapidly absorbed sugars that spike blood glucose levels. Instead, they are digested slowly, providing sustained energy over time. This makes pigeon pea particularly valuable for people engaged in physical labor, long working hours, or endurance-based activities. Energy stability is one of the most underrated aspects of nutrition, and pigeon pea delivers it naturally. Fiber is another major component of pigeon pea. Dietary fiber plays a critical role in digestive health, supporting regular bowel movements and promoting a healthy gut microbiome. A well-functioning gut influences far more than digestion alone. It affects immune function, nutrient absorption, inflammation levels, and even mood regulation. By feeding beneficial gut bacteria, pigeon pea indirectly supports multiple systems within the body. Micronutrients further strengthen pigeon pea's nutritional value. It contains B vitamins that support energy metabolism and nervous system function. Minerals such as iron contribute to oxygen transport in the blood, while magnesium and potassium assist with muscle function and fluid balance. None of these nutrients act in isolation. They work together in complex biochemical pathways that sustain daily life at a cellular level. One of the most important characteristics of pigeon pea is its glycemic behavior. Because it is high in fiber and complex carbohydrates, it releases glucose gradually into the bloodstream. This slow release helps prevent sharp blood sugar spikes and crashes. For individuals concerned with energy management, metabolic health, or long-term dietary balance, this property is highly valuable. It allows the body to operate smoothly rather than reactively. Pigeon pea is not just a food, it is a cultural anchor. In South Asia, particularly in India, pigeon pea is the backbone of many traditional dishes, most notably various forms of dal. These dishes are not accidental combinations of ingredients. They reflect generations of empirical nutritional knowledge, where legumes, grains, spices, and fats were combined to create meals that were both satisfying and sustaining. In parts of Africa, pigeon pea is a strategic crop. Its ability to grow in marginal conditions makes it a safeguard against food insecurity. Farmers rely on it not only for household consumption but also as a source of income. In the Caribbean, pigeon pea appears in celebratory dishes, often paired with rice and seasoned with local spices. In Latin America, it is incorporated into soups and stews that emphasize warmth, satiety, and shared meals. The global presence of pigeon pea reveals a simple truth. Foods that persist across cultures and centuries do so because they work. They meet human needs in ways that are practical, repeatable, and sustainable. Trends come and go, but pigeon pea remains. Despite its strengths, pigeon pea is surrounded by misconceptions. One common myth is that it is merely a food for the poor. This idea reflects social bias rather than nutritional reality. Efficiency in nutrition is often mistaken for lack of sophistication. In truth, pigeon pea represents intelligent resource use. It delivers high nutritional value with minimal environmental cost. Another misconception is that plant-based proteins are inherently incomplete or insufficient. This argument oversimplifies human nutrition. Diets are not built from single ingredients but from combinations. When pigeon pea is consumed alongside grains or other legumes, amino acid profiles complement each other effectively. The result is a protein intake that supports normal physiological function. There is also the belief that legumes are difficult to digest. While improper preparation can cause discomfort, traditional soaking and cooking methods address this issue. Again, this reflects a knowledge gap rather than a flaw in the food itself. Skill and understanding matter. Pigeon pea also plays a crucial role beyond human nutrition. It improves soil health through nitrogen fixation, a natural process in which beneficial bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into forms usable by plants. This reduces the need for synthetic fertilizers, lowering environmental impact and improving long-term agricultural sustainability. In this sense, pigeon pea feeds the land as much as it feeds people. The plant itself is versatile. Its leaves and stems can be used as animal feed, further integrating it into farming systems. This multifunctionality is rare in modern monoculture agriculture, where crops are often optimized for a single output. Pigeon pea represents an older, more holistic approach to food production. From a modern perspective, pigeon pea aligns closely with current discussions around sustainable diets, plant-based nutrition, and food security. It offers protein without the resource intensity of animal agriculture. It supports soil rather than depleting it. It adapts to climate stress rather than collapsing under it. These qualities make pigeon pea not a relic of the past, but a tool for the future. Understanding pigeon pea requires shifting perspective. Instead of asking whether it is trendy or exotic, the better question is whether it is effective. The answer, supported by history, science, and lived experience, is yes. Pigeon pea does not rely on marketing narratives. It does not promise instant transformation or exaggerated health claims. Its value is quieter and more durable. It supports daily function, long-term resilience, and collective nourishment. In a world increasingly obsessed with novelty, pigeon pea reminds us that some of the most powerful solutions are already in front of us. The final takeaway is simple. Pigeon pea is not impressive because it is rare or luxurious. It is impressive because it works consistently, across environments, cultures, and generations. It represents food at its most honest form. Nourishment without illusion. Understanding foods like pigeon pea changes how we think about eating. It moves the focus away from hype and toward function. It encourages respect for systems that have sustained humanity long before modern nutrition labels existed. And it reminds us that progress in food does not always mean invention. Sometimes, it means recognition.